It's week 4 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Pats and the 49ers, and it's all up next.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that is a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
And it's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses,
the veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from Santa Clara. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
there wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Second down, Rodgers. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it'll be third down. From the gun, Rodgers. Nakua snags it over the middle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So, fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start. These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Patrick motioning here. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And they have the first down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. First down throw there is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Throwing is Lawrence. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. To throw is Lawrence. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone. Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
On the option, they give it to Henry. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Here's Lawrence to throw. This one caught at the 4. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
49ers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. The master of play action, Rodgers. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's 1st and 10. Now some movement up front flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. That's on the former 5th overall pick, Brandon Scherf. It's a give now to Kamara. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. 3rd and a yard. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He's got his man complete to Johnson. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, 49ers.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Yeah. They'll send a tight end in motion. Kamara going to try to pull his way in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Patriots out on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is caught side of the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's just pushing guys out of the way. Powering forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Lawrence. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. They'll motion over Samuel. They go play action for Lawrence. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Samuel brings this in along the sideline.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You just don't see a lot of running backs given the chance to make those sort of plays, especially against double coverage. But he continues to come up big for his quarterback. He's going to continue to give him every shot in the world.
They send Godwin in motion. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. To the left side to Godwin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence. Samuel has it working in the middle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. Play action now. It's Lawrence. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. As the defense cannot come up with a big play there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Throwing is Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats are back within 1. It's 7-6.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Niners offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. going right back to Nakua. Complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down for Aaron. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Elliott's kick is good. And the 49ers extend their lead to 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll look underneath for Henry. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. Into the hands of Juju. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They send Godwin in motion. Now second down throw for Lawrence. That is caught at the 3. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Henry tries to bull his way in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown, New England. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Nakua snags it over the middle. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start by heading out west to Glendale, Arizona, where you see the final score there. T. Higgins, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. From there, we head cross-country to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Spencer Rattler, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Josh Allen, a touchdown pass in the victory. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Here's a 2nd and 9. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Patrick motioning here. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
They send Godwin in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
For any long developing play like that to work, everyone on the offensive side of the ball has to do their job at a high level. First, the pass protection has to hold up. Then, the receiver has to be able to separate from his man defender. And then, of course, the quarterback has to be on time and on target with the ball. And when you do, you move the chains.
They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence. Samuel has it working the middle. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Patrick motioning here. A first down throw for Lawrence. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. On the handoff, it's Henry. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The 49ers offense. And their running back set to go once more. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On the ground, it's Kamara. Finds an alley to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, here's a run with Kamara. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
A tight end in motion now. On third down, Rodgers. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He connects with Gray on that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They send Godwin in motion. Lawrence now on second down. Godwin working the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So the longer that play progressed, the more difficult it is to cover that crossing route. So what's the key? It starts with pass protection. Give the quarterback time to stay with his receiver and not be forced to check that ball down.
They send Godwin in motion. On first down, Lawrence. He gets it to Samuel, left side. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They'll motion over Samuel. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry.
Well, a field goal try at least gives you a chance to take the lead. I think at this stage, early in the second half, Mike, if I'm this coach, I think I'm thinking long and hard. Do I have a play I love? If I do, let's be aggressive and extend this possession and hopefully come away with 6.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. He'll bring this up to the 22. Levante David doing his work on defense.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That's complete, and it is Beckham. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Niners first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
No chance at all. He'll go down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Rodgers going up top again. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. In motion comes Andrews. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Xavier Gibson deep to return. Now fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Niners offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings us 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Injured player on the field. And he's battled through injuries throughout his career. Christian Watson, the injured party. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
This one complete to Watkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. That's hauled in on the left by McClure. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down. They'll run here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the 49ers will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Samuel going to see what he can do. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Here comes 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
On the give, this is Kamara. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They're going to go right back to Kamara. A good run there for a gain of 6, but it's still going to be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Good blocking, and he's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, 49ers.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Samuel has it working in the middle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This is 1st and 10. Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. 17 yards that time for number 17.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
So a win here for the 49ers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.